Greetings, it's 2K Sports bringing you live coverage of the NBA. This is our Sunday night broadcast. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. We've got the visitors facing the home team and the starting group for Athens. Here's Hayes, clock at 6. Here's Baldwin. Tries again, and Marjanovic gets it to go.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Man, good whistle there.
Athens shooting their first free throws of the game now. First free throw is good.
At the line for the away team, Lucas taking 2 shots.
It's both from the stripe.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Here's Baberovic. Nunn defends. Lets it go. Baldwin's shot is off. First quarter of play, a minute in, and the layup falls.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Baldwin. Into the lane. Pass to Marjanovic. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
On offense, here is Athens. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And stolen by Hayes. Here's Baldwin. Screen by Marjanovic. The 3. It's rebounded by Yurtseven. To the left side wing. Going inside. Softly drops in the floater. 6 points for him.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Here's Baldwin. Launches a 3. Knocks down the long J.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
On offense, here is Athens. They trail by 1. The offensive rebound. That shot is off. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
First personal foul.
Athens trails by 4. Down low. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Hayes, the pass to Melly. It's hauled in by Athens.
Boy, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
Back to Osman. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
1:52 left in the first quarter. It's scooped up. Marjanovic. Pass to Hayes. Here's Baldwin. Lets it go from deep. And the three-pointer goes. Baldwin's got 9.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Nunn, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. And he can't get the first one.
2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter. Here's Baberovic. He's covered by Yurtseven.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
4-3. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. Marjanovic got his 6th rebound on the night. To the inside. Here's Melli. Pass to Baldwin. Fires for 3. Drains the triple. He's got 12.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Outside Nunn. There's the 3. Second chance effort. Yurtseven, no good.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Here's Baberovic. Nunn defends. Three-pointer. Baberovic can't get it to go. Here's the 3. He buries it from 3. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. They lead by 3. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
So on the floor for Athens, and we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Offline with a 3.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Back to Hernan Gomez. Banked it in off the glass.
Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
Off target with the 3.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Grant, left side. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Grant's got his first basket.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Brown with the steal. Inside. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Grant. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Pure from three-point range.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And he was fouled while in the act of shoot. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
The play is under video review under the NBA rules. The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
Still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he drops it first. And he can't hit the second.
Boy, the missed free throw there keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
Hey, here's none for 3. And that one fall for him. He's 0 for 2. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Beyond the arc. This is another, just 1 of 4 from the floor.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
And they're running. There's a screen. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
1:56 left in the second. And another miss by Athens. And the layup is good off the glass.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Here's Osman, and that one is stuffed right through.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Off his foot. And they're saying he kicked the ball. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
There's 1:17 left in the first half of this game.
Both team foul will begin. First personal foul. First team foul.
The home team on D.
You have to be careful. When you're throwing a cross-court pass, you really have to be quick and accurate. The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it. Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
There's a screen by Birch. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Fires in the triple. 5 points in the game.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
There's the drive. Pass to Guduric. Birch with a screen on none. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
9 seconds left in the first half. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Here's Grant. It's good. Grant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. They're up by 2, and we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And Brown has got the ball here for Athens. 2-point game. Hayes is out there with Nico Melli. Then it's Boban Marjanovic, and it's Beberovic in at the 2. Hernan Gomez, the pass to Graham. Shot clock at 6. Back to Brown. For the lead. They get the rebound. Here's Melli. No made baskets yet. So on the floor for Athens. Pass to Marjanovic. Here's Melli. Back to Marjanovic. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Boy, doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
Here's Brown. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Brown. Right now, a close game in Atlanta. Here's Hayes. It's hauled in by Athens. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. It's Hayes with the rebound.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
Here's Beberovic. Misses the 3.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Hernan Gomez. The game now all tied up.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
Here's Beberovic. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention. All right, a chance to check out the upcoming schedule for Athens. On Monday, and then on Wednesday, into the third. 2 minutes in now. And here's Grant from the arc. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. Marjanovic got rebound number 7 tonight.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
Here we go, 1-on-1. They now take the lead. He's got 6.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And Athens calls time here. And the first one at the line is good. Good on both. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. To the inside. And he jams it home with authority.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Got a piece of it. Grant with a steal. Driving inside. Oh, Grant throws it down.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Athens leading by 4. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Athens shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. The first free throw is good.
Grant at the line for 2.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
1:51 left in the third quarter. Here's Baldwin, defended by Brown. Drives to the hoop. It's hauled in by Athens.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Here's Baldwin. 14 points for him. Hayes inside. Hernan Gomez there. Hayes, shot's good.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Athens leading by 6. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Here's Baldwin. Off target from 3-point range. And he drives in. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Here's Baldwin after the basket by Athens. Knocks down the triple. Baldwin's got 5 points in the quarter.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And so it's Athens. They have a nice 9-point cushion. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The home team calls timeout. To hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break. He seems pretty disappointed with the three-point shooting, telling his crew we have to start making more outside shots. I want to see more threes out there. Let's get aggressive. Coach is hoping some big production can make a splash for them.
And Allie, thank you for that. Athens leading by 7. And for Athens, Tries again. Back to Nunn. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Off target from outside. Birch against Nunn. Here's Guduric. Back to Birch. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
From behind the arc. That one no good. Lays it up and banks it in. And now it's a 9-point Athens lead.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. There's a screen by Birch. Just 5 on the clock. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Hey, here's Nunn for 3. That shot missing. There's a screen by Birch. High arcing shot. Second shot opportunity. It's hauled in by Athens.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
And Birch slams it in.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Osman on the wing. Outside Nunn. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Doubled by Nunn. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Transition, here they come. 1:46 left in the fourth. Hits the three-pointer. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Athens.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And again, it's Athens with a 3.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
On offense, here is Athens. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. No luck on that one. 41 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Good on the bucket. And so it's Athens with it. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. The 3 is up. No good on the shot. And short of a miracle, they're walking out of here with a tough loss.
They fought all night. A terrific effort, but they just couldn't make enough big plays.
And the basket by Birch. On offense, here is Athens. They've got a 9-point lead. Now Nunn. it's Athens winning this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. And then Gomez out there with Medu. Then there's Parker, and it's Satoransky in at the 2 spot.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Baldwin. Down low. And that one's good. Marjanovic.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Hernan Gomez a screen. And it's off from three-point range. He's with it. He's picked up by Parker. And they're pushing it up. Here's Baldwin. Not going to go that time.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Fires the three. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. So the wing on the left. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. And a missed layup. Now here's Satoransky. D right on him. Parker outside. To the inside. Hernan Gomez. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Here's Biberovic. Satoransky covering. Pass to Marjanovic. Here's Melli. Shot clock at 6. Here's Biberovic. And the 3 off target.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
They now take the lead. 5 points in the game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Baldwin. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Now here's Higgs. Defense right on him. Here's Marjanovic. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. They set the pick. Driving in. .115 left in the first. It's rebounded by Hayes.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Here's the 3. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Pass to Satoransky. Parker outside. From downtown, sinks the triple.
D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. You know, didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time.
Yeah, I like the variety, though. Nice to switch it up.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. And Satoransky wide open. He fires. Hernan Gomez kicks to Satoransky. Medu passes to Hernan Gomez. And here is Satoransky. Hernan Gomez controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, and that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
And that... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when the team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game. I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
They've got Fall, and it's Anderson in at the small forward position. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And the second free throw, good. Now Vesely. There's the pick. Pass to Laprovitola. And Anderson has it in the corner. Clock at 6. With the drive. To the left wing. Here's Laprovitola. Stolen away. They've got Anderson. And it's Laprovitola in at the 1 spot. It's good from long range.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And Fall gets it to go.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Over to the left wing. Here's Gutteridge. Scoreless thus far. From outside the arc. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Vesely passes to Laprovitola. They set the pick. It's Anderson with the drive, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Inside, Birch, he gets it in there.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Abrinas. His 3-pointers off the mark. Abrinas is gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Into the lane. Got a piece of it. Pass to Anderson. Here's Gutteridge. He has yet to score. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, just a terrific job of just staying with it. Nice.
Here's Laprovitola. Driving the lane. Pass to Vesely. Anderson outside. Here's Abrinas. 5 to shoot. And the layup is good. Abrinas has got 5 points now in the quarter.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Birch with it, and Vesely picks him up defensively. 1:05 left in the first half.
Away team foul. Vesely. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Picked his pocket.
And it's only their first turnover here, so they've done a great job of protecting the rock.
Here's Abrinas. He has 5. To the left wing. Pass to Laprovitola. Here's Abrinas. 4 on the clock. Full. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Drops in the tray.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Vesely. 2 shots.
No good on the second free throw. Pass to Birch. The 3. Abrinas with a rebound. There's the screen. And the wing jumper offline. And the first half is now in the books. They lead by 6. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. First up, 7 p.m. Eastern is the tip-off.
This is going to be an exciting one, Ernie. I'm ready.
And returning our attention to this game, a solid first half for the visiting team.
I like what they're doing.
That'll do it for our show tonight.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And here is Satoransky. We've got Baldwin. He's out there with Marjanovic. And it's Melli in at the 4. And it's Parker in the corner. Satoransky finds Parker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He takes it in, and it's good. 2 points. 9 points in the game so far.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Medu is out there with Parker. Then there's Hernan Gomez, and it's Satoransky in at the 2 guard.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Baldwin. There's a screen by Marjanovic. Takes it inside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Baldwin. Here's Melli. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Guarded by Marjanovic. Pass to Medu. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. Here's Medu. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Satoransky. Offensive rebound. Fires for 3. And it's Melli with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Pass to Parker. To the wing right side. For 3. It's rebounded by Baldwin.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Now here's Hayes. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Baldwin. Marjanovic, a screen on Parker. Baldwin can't get it to go. Baldwin's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And it's Parker in the corner. Hernan Gomez with a screen for Parker. And the dunk by Parker.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Here's Baldwin. Off the mark, and the drop continues.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the third. And it's Melly with the rebound.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Pass to Marjanovic. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Hernan Gomez has got 4 rebounds in this game. There's 1:17 left to play here in the third. There's the pick. Over to the wing. There's Satoransky. Off target from outside.
It's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he struggled so mightily.
Marjanovic, a screen on Parker. Hayes the pass to Marjanovic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
The play will be reviewed. They're losing 2 minutes to review the play.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
He's off on the first. And he ends up missing both free throws.
And that's a rare missed opportunity from him. He'd been good as gold up until that point. And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up for it.
Here's Marjanovic to stop the drought. Here's Biberovic. Satoransky covering. They get it back, and that one, good. Marjanovic has got his second bucket.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
16 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. To the wing right side. Misses the three. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Leading by 10. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. They've got Marjanovic. He's out there with Baldwin. And it's Biberovic in at the 2. Here's Abrinas, the 3. And the 3 ball is good.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Baldwin's gone 3 of 8 shooting from the floor. Pass to Laprovitola. They set the pick. Here he goes. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Laprovitola's got his first basket of the night.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Abrinas. Pass to Fall. Back to Abrinas. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 5 rebounds tonight. There's a screen by Marjanovic. There's the drive.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Abrinas. That 3 off the mark.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Fires the 3. A shot by Biberovic, no good. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. Pass to Fall. Out to the right wing. Here's Abrinas. No good on the 3.
He's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. The time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul, first team foul.
That free throw missing.
Nico, really? 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. The 3. Fall with the rebound.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Here's Laprovitola. And a miss there on the triple. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Pass to Colson. 5 on the clock. A 3-pointer off the mark. Vesely passes to Abrinas. Drills it from outside. Abrinas has got 6 here in this quarter.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
Off with the layup.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
1:21 left here in the fourth quarter. Going inside. And it's Melly missing. Vesely passes to Fall. And that one is hammered home.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
And, everybody in the building knows this is a wrap, a done deal. Put this one in the W column.
Here's Birch. Off target with the jump hook. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Back to Abrinas. Puts it up. And the basket good. A bank shot that time.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Here's the screen. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Driving to the basket. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in.
Thursday afternoon, and we've got basketball on the agenda. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Chemezi Metu, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the 4. Hernan Gomez sets a screen. Drops in the 3.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one. Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And he drops it in from the low post. He's got 5.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
You're at 7 against Parker. Pass to Satoransky. And he throws it down with one hand.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And there's the screen. Takes it inside. Pass to Satoransky. Kicks it out to Parker. It's hauled in by Athens. Osman passes to Grant. Back to Osman. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Satoransky right side. Second chance shot, and they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
Satoransky. One shot. The play is under video review under NBA rules. 2 minutes are allowed to review.
Disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
One shot.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in.
Away team foul. Really hurt on Gomez. First personal foul. First team foul.
Grant, right side. The 3 is up. Connects from downtown. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Grant. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Athens shooting their first free throw of the contest. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Satoransky with it. He's got 5. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Satoransky's got 7 points.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Launches it. Osman, no good. To the left wing. 1:33 left to play in the first. He's covered by Grant. 6 to shoot. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Hernan Gomez with a rebound.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
That 2 drives in. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to go on Omer. You're at 7. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. On offense, here is Athens. Trailing by 2. Down low. Here's Osman. No good. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. 54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Metu. Now Parker. Takes the three. On target from range. He's got 9.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Satoransky passes to Metu. Parker outside. Shot clock at 5. Hernan Gomez, the pass to Metu. And he makes it on the layup.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. They're up by 8. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
Anderson for 3. It's hauled in by Athens. Anderson covers. To the paint. And he goes in for the dunk.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
And you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Fires from deep. They get it back. Fires the 3. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Yep, that one goes. Nunn's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
No good with the triple. Athens trails by 4. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
Well, say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Buries it from 3.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Here he goes. Got a hand on it, and that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Vesely, defended by Brown. And he banks in the layup. He's got 5. From the arc. It's hauled in by Fall.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Defended by Brown. And that one good.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Here's Vesely. No points yet. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Looking to end the run. It's hauled in by Fall. Fall's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Anderson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Graham, with this new media deal, more broadcasters for the NBA.
You're right, B.A. And the league benefits economically. Hopefully, more innovation on the broadcast side, too, and a chance to even reach new fans as well.
Sinks that one from the post.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
And there's 1:38 left in the first half of this one. Offensive rebound from downtown. And he gets it back. Here's Vesely. Nunn defends. 4 on the clock. Anderson for 3. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And they're winning and playing with great confidence, but they need to be more efficient with those three-pointers.
Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Fall. Fall's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Snatched up. Nunn defends. No good on the 3. Athens trails by 11. The quick look, no good that time.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
First personal foul, second team foul.
The home team on D. Three-pointer. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Nice move. And he can't get that one.
Let's be honest. That's not a shot he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot off.
And so we wrap up the first half. Up by 15. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
As a resident dunk contest expert, I can tell you, these are the names you want in a dunk contest, guys. Don't.
And looking now at that first half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for Athens. Glad you could join us.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And so it's Athens with it. 15-point game. Omer Yurtseven out there with Jedi Osman. And it's Grant in at the 2. Three-pointer off the mark.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
We've got Willie Hernan-Gomez. Also Chemezi Metu out there. And it's Satoransky in at the shooting guard position.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Back to Hernan-Gomez. Shot clock at 6. Lets the 3 fly. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Yurtseven. Athens trails by 15. Here's Grant, and he drives in. Oh, Grant throws it down.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
He shoots again. Pass to Hernan-Gomez. Three-pointer, no good. Satoransky right side. No good with the triple. On offense, here is Athens. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at Athens, not a bad place to be, holding on to that #2 spot.
When I look at this visiting team, they really came out swinging this year, putting to rest all of the doubts about their abilities. Now we'll see if they can maintain that energy.
Osman, no good. Parker outside. Launches it. The rebound by Osman. Athens trails by 10 to the middle.
Ball is turned over. Away team ball.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Satoransky right side. To win the drought. All right, a chance to check out the upcoming schedule for Athens. On Wednesday, then on Sunday. On offense, here is Athens. Trailing by 10. Osman on the wing. He's got 6. Gets 7 a screen from behind the arc. Osman, no good.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Pass to Satoransky. Knocks it loose. And here they come. Here's Grant. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Back to Metu. Satoransky left side. Five on the clock. Sends it home from three-point land. He's got 14. Athens trails by 13. Grant outside. The 3 is up. And the foul on Omer Yurtseven. That'll be a second foul of the game. Grant's gone 2 of 5 from the field here. Shot from the inbound. And it's good on the layup.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Here's Osman. He's got 6. Six on the shot clock. Here's 7. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Satoransky passes to Hernan Gomez. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
The young Spaniard, Hernan Gomez, a good finisher around the basket.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the inside. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now. Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score.
Satoransky goes in. And a two-handed jam.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Up by 15. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Jedi Osman.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Jedi Osman out there with Omer Yurtseven. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 3. He's covered by Grant.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
And there it is for him.
There's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
They set the screen. Off target with the three.
You told me this was the kind of game he was going to have. I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
And here's the fast break. From outside the arc. They get it back. Here's Vesely. Clock at 6. And the three off target.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
And he lays it up and in.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Banked it in off the glass. And Athens calls time here.
Coach really needs to get his guys fired up and attacking the glass. They're not putting up much of a fight, and it's led to way too many second chance shots.
From our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. The head coach for Athens had some instructions for his guys during the break. He was harping on the number of offensive rebounds that they've given up. He told them they have to recommit to the defensive glass. He said, quote, "We're not walking away with the W if we don't box out." A simple message, guys, but an important one.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Kicks it out to Anderson. Jacks up a three. That shot off the mark.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense. They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, I'd love to see him just get a smidge closer to the basket. Once he sees a few shots go in from there, that might open up everything from distance.
Kick out to Brown. No good from outside. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
To the left side wing. Back to Anderson. From deep three-point range, gets the three to fall.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Kept alive. It's Anderson on the wing. And a miss there on the triple.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Gets the three ball to go.
They found strong offensive footing in the open court.
They've done very, very well in transition. The problems have come in other areas, which is why they're trailing.
Here's the three. They get it again. We're going the other way. And here's Brown for three. He can't hit that time. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Slukas. First personal foul, second team foul.
A deep three. It's hauled in by Athens. To the paint. And a nice finish on the layup. The visitors with the ball. 17 points was their biggest margin. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
Shooting for the away team.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. On offense, here is Athens. It's a 13-point game. It's scooped up. None. From deep. The shot won't fall. Here's Vesely, defended by Brown. Puts up a deep three. The visiting club takes the win on the road. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's...
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. We've got the visiting team and Athens. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Baldwin. He's out there with Marjanovic. And it's Melli in at the 4 slot. Here's Baldwin. There's a screen by Marjanovic. A nice shot by Baldwin.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Grant the pass to Osman. Kicks it out to Grant. Back to Osman. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Hayes. Off on the layup. About a minute played so far here in the first.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Here's Biberovic.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
First team foul.
Now Athens with it. They set the screen. Slukas passes to Yurtsevin. Grant outside.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
First team foul.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Here's Baldwin. Pass to Hayes. Out to the right wing. Out of bounds. Athens takes possession.
And the misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
Now Athens with it. Grant down low. That one's in. His first shot this game.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Here's Baldwin to end the run. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Grant in the post. The rebound by Biberovic.
The ball goes to the away team.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Baldwin. And he's good on the 3-ball. Baldwin's got 8.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Got a hand on it, and that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Athens. Here's Osman, powered down with both hands.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Baldwin can't get it to go. Athens leading by 5. To the paint, here's Grant. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Baldwin. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. And Grant with the clear path to the hoop. Here's Slukas. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Biberovic. Still scoreless. Here's Melli. And it's Hayes in the corner. Pass to Marjanovic. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. 7 points in the game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Biberovic. Comes up empty down low. Now Athens with it. They're on a 16-7 run. Into the lane and finish off by Hernan Gomez.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
And it's a completely new group for Athens.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
23 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Marjanovic. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, that's a smart play, taking advantage of the mismatch in close.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And it's Melli missing. A floater. And so it's Athens with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Athens.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Defended by none. For the three, it's hauled in by Athens. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
For Athens, they've shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. And that free throw good from none.
Taking 2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
And he drives in. They grab their own miss. Athens leading by 12. To the middle. Brown kicks to none. Jacks up a three. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. And the shot goes in.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
To stop the run, it's not going to go for him.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Here's Brown. A second chance effort. None, can't get it to fall. He's covered by Brown. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. He has 5.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the...
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Maybe it is showtime. Back to none. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And Athens leads by 16.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Defended by none. There's a good screen to the inside. Shawlock takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Now, here's none. Tight defense on him. Goes back up. Three-pointer. That will not drop. Still looking for his groove. He's 1 of 6 so far from the floor.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. Nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity. Always a plus.
Here's Coulson. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And they've repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The layup missed. 56 seconds left in the second quarter. Inside. They set the pick. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Boom, he jams it straight down.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
Here's none. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
It's hauled in by Athens. At one point, they led by 16.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
A three ball. Was shot missing. And so it's Athens in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We come back right after this.
Welcome one.
This looks like a complete toss-up to me. Talent level is similar. These games often come down to a few.
And so thinking about the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the visiting team. And that's all for us.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. We've got Yurtsevin, and it's Osman in at the power forward. The offensive rebound, and that one is stuffed right through.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Driving the lane, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And guys, you don't think this fella can do some major damage if he gets an opening to the rim.
G8, they just learned that lesson the hard way. They better put a little bit more effort into their D the next time down.
Yeah, look, never tempt a guy with a sure thing. No surprise to see him taking advantage like that.
Hernan Gomez passes to Slukas. 6 to shoot. Here's Grant, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Athens shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. And they're staring at a sizable deficit.
And still within reach, though, that they don't have to rush things.
A shot by Biberovic, no good. And here is Athens now.
Away team ball.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
Baldwin at the line for 1. The play will be reviewed. The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
To the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay reviews is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Slukas passes to Yurtsevin. Athens moving the ball around. And the rejection by Marjanovic. Pass to Baldwin. Biberovic. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, you have to love the hustle to follow it up there. Timed that tip perfectly.
And here is Hernan Gomez. Grant surveying the D. There's the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Grant's got 11.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Pass to Melly. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. It's deflected. Grant the pass to Osman. It's stolen by Marjanovic. Here's Biberovic, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Here's Baldwin. And it's Osman with the rebound. Athens leading by 8. Left side, Grant. The 3-pointer, no good. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's Biberovic. The layup off target. Grant outside. Back to Yurtsevin. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
Here's Biberovic. Hernan Gomez covering. And Athens calls time here. The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. 1:05 left in the third. And the dunk by Grant. .58 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Melly. Now here's Hayes. Hernan Gomez covering. Marjanovic, a screen on Hernan Gomez. Hayes the pass to Marjanovic. Right through the D for the layup. Marjanovic has got his third bucket of the night.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
Osman the pass to Grant. Out left to the wing. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Just 5 on the clock. And good that time. Hernan Gomez has got his second bucket of the night.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Here's Baldwin. Off target with his three. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Athens leads by 10. And fourth quarter basketball. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. He got Hayes. Marjanovic is out there with Baldwin. And it's Biberovic in at the two spot. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Baldwin. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Athens.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the head coach for Athens talked to his team during that timeout. While the team is up, coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. Do not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks before. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Wasted no time on that one. And Athens leads by 9.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
And it's Brown missing. Pass to Colson. Takes the 3. Here's Marjanovic. Here's Colson. Driving inside. Marjanovic passes to Colson. There's a screen by Marjanovic. And another shot. That's tipped. Here's Brown. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul, first team foul.
Free throw good from Brown.
At the line for 2, Brown.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Here's Marjanovic, and Marjanovic with the slam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Marjanovic, a screen on none. Good for his sixth make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
And Athens calls time here. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Third personal foul, second team foul.
And he makes the first.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Two shots.
And so he hits both. The visitors with the ball. 7-point differential. Defended by Nunn. Nunn grabs the board. Grant the pass to Slukas. Athens moving the ball around. Kicks it out to Grant. 6 on the shot clock. The putback. The rebound by Colson. Colson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's hauled in by Athens. Grant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. There's Slukas. Off target from 3-point range. We've got 1:48 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Gutteridge. He's covered by Grant. Gutteridge, the pass to Marjanovic. It's hauled in by Athens. At one point, they led by 16. And there's the drive. The rebound by Colson. Colson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Marjanovic. It's good. Marjanovic has got 6 points in the quarter.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Here's Grant. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
Fires from deep. Money! And now they trail by just 4.
Confident and composed on the 3-point shot at a critical juncture. Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
52 seconds left in the game. There's a screen by Marjanovic. They get the rebound. Pass to Colson. Here's Gutteridge from deep. The shot comes out. Deflects the pass. Down low, Papa Petro. Grant at the elbow. Shoots the 3. The rebound by Colson. Pass to Marjanovic. Lets the 3 fly. No good that time. It's tipped. Fires from way outside. Off on that one. So Athens wins it. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Boban Marjanovic out there with Nico Melli. Then there's Hayes, and it's Baldwin in at the 2. Right wing. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
Here's Baldwin, covered by Satoransky, to the wing, right side. Takes it inside. Melli. No good with a layup. Satoransky outside. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. From outside, off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Out left to the wing. Takes a 3. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. And stolen by Hayes. Pass to Baldwin. Here's Melly. Down low. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Satoransky outside. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And he buries his first look. Here's Baberovic. Soft touch off the glass. Baberovic has got his second bucket of the night.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Satoransky outside. For three. Offensive board. And Parker throws it down.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Here's Baberovic. Here's Marjanovic. Pass to Baberovic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Baldwin. Misses the three. Now here's Parker. The three. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Baberovic. Another shot. And he takes it up and lays it in. Baberovic has gotten his third basket of the night. Baberovic has gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Pass to Satoransky. And it's good for 2.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Leaps for it. Hayes against Parker. Hayes misses. Parker outside. Fires the three. Satoransky outside. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. There's 49 seconds left in the first. Out to the right wing. Screen by Marjanovic. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
The first one falls.
Taking 2 shots.
That one misses.
This team thinks they should be up in front, but at least they tied it up.
Good on the shot.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
26 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Baldwin. Screen by Marjanovic. Baldwin's shot is good. Baldwin's got 5.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Lets it go from deep. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. They're up by 1. Don't go away. We'll be back with... And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
They're just out-hustling them on the boards, punishing them for refusing to box them out accordingly.
It's Anderson on the wing. 4 on the clock. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Releases. And he's off on his first shot of the game. Here's Guterich. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Driving to the basket. It's tipped. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Shot clock at 6. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Fall. They set a pick. Off target with the open look.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
They grab their own miss. Goes back up. And it's good on the lay-in. Left side Anderson. The 3 ball. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Tipped. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. On Sunday, then on Wednesday.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Shot is up. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrating.
Here's Vesely. Has to Fall.
Away team foul. Number 21. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Anderson. Can't tie it up. That one misses.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. There's a screen. Takes the 3. Drills it from deep. He has 6.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Gets the trifecta.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, slam home, and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
And you have to love the focus. He gets hit, but converts it anyway.
There's a minute 17 left in the first half. They set the pick. And he drops in the layup off the glass. It's been neck and neck this entire first half.
Yeah, 8 lead changes so far. These clubs are looking evenly matched.
Uses the glass on the layup.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
On the take, and the powerful one-handed slam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Here's Vesely. Back to Anderson. 5 on the clock. And the layup is good off the glass.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Misses the deep three-point attempt.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Up 1. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
You take a look at the visitors. They're right where I expected them to be. The effort is there, but their play is inconsistent. Feels like they're still constructing this roster.
We often talk about efficiency on offense. They were the winners in that department, guys.
I like how efficient you were with that analysis. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We've got Willie Hernan-Gomez, and it's Parker in at the 3. Drives to the hoop. To the wing on the left. Satoransky shot is off. Satoransky's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. They've got Nico Melli. He's out there with Hayes. And it's Marjanovic in at the 5. Chimezie Metu out there with Willie Hernan-Gomez. And it's Satoransky in at the 2. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's his first trip to the line. And he makes a first. And so he hits both. Nico Melli is out there with Hayes. Then it's Boban Marjanovic, and it's Baldwin in at the 2 spot. Here's Melli. Pass to Baldwin, 6 to shoot. Puts up a deep 3. That one doesn't drop. Baldwin's gone 1 for 4 from the field. Now Parker. Going inside, Satoransky left side. Out to the right wing. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Now here's Satoransky. He's got 6. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Satoransky's got 8. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Screen by Marjanovic. Pass to Baberovic. Here's Baldwin. 5 to shoot. Hernan-Gomez with a rebound. Hernan-Gomez has got 4 rebounds now.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Hernan-Gomez sets a screen. Let's go with a 3. Counted from distance. He's got 7. Here's Baldwin. 7 points in the game. Hayes, the pass to Marjanovic. Here's Baldwin. Beyond the arc. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. Hernan Gomez has got 5 rebounds in the game.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing, and his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
They need this. And the layup is up and in.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
An easy 2 on the layup.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
1:25 left in the third quarter. Here's Baberovic. Over to the left wing. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a 3. Marjanovic inside. Hernan Gomez there. No coverage that time. Baldwin's got 12 points.
He's taking what he can get here. Has a 3 in each half.
Satoransky right side. Good, and that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And Parker throws it down.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Parker's got 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Ooh, poked away. Marjanovic passes to Baldwin. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic 2-handed slam. This is his 2nd trip to the line in the game. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the third quarter. They set the pick. Pass to Fall. The 3 is up. No good on the buzzer beater. And we've reached the end of the third. Leading by 7. And we'll be back right after this.
It's the fourth quarter.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Here's Baberovic. Offensive rebound. Pass to Baldwin. Screen by Marjanovic. Another shot.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Fall. Just 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. Fall. Can't throw down the putback. There's a screen. Got a piece of it, and they get it back. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
At this stage of the game, the offensive rebounding and putback is massive. It feels like a 4-point swing.
No question, it's a big impact play. Credit to him for working hard to find that opportunity.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. That opens up a quality 3-point shot, and he delivers.
Big 3 right there, especially at this point in the game.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Oh, lots of drama in this game so far.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes down to the final buzzer.
Oh, I didn't think that was going in.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Count it.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Driving inside.
Minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Oh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot three.
He makes the first of three, and that trims the lead to 6. He makes the second free throw, and that brings him within 5. And no good on the third free throw. So he ends up 2 for 3.
You hope that leaving points at the line won't come back to haunt them.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth. Inside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. Here's Guterich, up and in on the layup.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
1:36 left in the fourth quarter. That three's off the mark.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
We've got 1:08 left in the game. Off with the layup. Pass to fall. Six on the shot clock. Off the mark there with a 3.
Another missed 3, and he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
The layup misses. Trying here to put the game out of reach.
And that's why it's important to play this one smart.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
And he sinks it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play, coming through when it matters most.
Outside, Anderson. It counts. And so the home crowd treated to a win. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. It's Athens and the home team. A look at the starting group for Athens. We've got Yurtseven, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the small forward position.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
No good on the quick three. Slukas passes to Hernan Gomez. And it's in there.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
You get the sense there is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
Pass to Medu. Three-pointer. Connects from three-point range.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
Here's Osman from the arc. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Parker against Hernan Gomez. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. Athens takes possession. Here's Nunn. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Sedoronsky grabs the miss.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
He's defended by Yurtseven. Count that bucket.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
The wide open shot from Hernan Gomez. Drills the three-pointer.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
It's up a three. It's hauled in by Athens. To the middle. It's stolen. Medu passes to Hernan Gomez. An absolute bomb from three-point range. 5 points in the game.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Right wing. And here's Hernan Gomez outside. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. They set the pick. Misses in close. Athens trails by 3. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, bounce to the outs, Greg, yeah, showing off the bunny. To the right side. Here's Medu, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
None can't get it to fall.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
They get it back. Hernan Gomez finds Satoransky. No good on the triple. Athens trails by 3. Pass to Yurtsevin. There's Lucas. Hits the three-point bomb.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Parker, right side. Shot clock at 6. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. This one for 3. The rebound by Medu. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. Osman kicks to none. Here's Yurtsevin. From down in the low post, it goes.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Hernan Gomez against Parker. Out of bounds, Athens takes possession. And here is Athens now. Stolen by Satoransky. From past the arc. Kept alive. Hernan Gomez. Misses the layup.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Hernan Gomez passes to none. Off target at the rim. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Athens ahead. They lead by... And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take so far on Athens?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Offensively, they took care of the ball, and defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
And Athens decides to take their first time out here. And here is Athens now. They've got Anderson, and it's Fall in at the 5. Grant for 3. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. And for Athens, Anderson passes to Vesely. Here's a look at the schedule for Athens. On Wednesday, then on Monday. This is his first chance at the line tonight. Free throw good, Vesely.
2 shots.
Vesely hits them both. Petro, defended by Anderson, off with the layup. And it's Abrinas in the corner. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Athens.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
The 3. It's hauled in by Athens. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Back to Grant. Stolen by Anderson. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Out to the right wing. Pass to Laprovitola. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And here is Athens now. Grant outside. No good. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. Abrinas' shot is off. Over to the wing. Clock at 6. Right wing. Petro. It's deflected. Abrinas the pass to Fall. For 3. Pass to Abrinas. There's a screen from deep three-point land. It's hauled in by Athens.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Petro. And foul on the shot. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
Petro taking 2 shots. The play is under video review under NBA rules. There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
So fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to do a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
No good on that one. That one misses. Laprovitola passes to Anderson. Cans it from downtown. And so Grant will bring it up for Athens, trailing by 2. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Screen by Grant. 3-pointers off the mark. Anderson outside. Pass to Laprovitola. The shot from the low post is good. Athens trails by 4. Grant goes in. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Here's Abrinas. Puts up a deep 3. They grab their own miss. Vesely passes to Abrinas. Anderson outside. Just 5 to shoot. Inside. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
To the inside. Fall with the rebound. Fall's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Number 26, second personal foul, 3rd team foul.
Here's Abrinas from downtown. No good there.
Boy, at some point you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period.
Anderson outside. A 3-pointer, no good. Athens trails by 6. Petro. The rebound by Anderson.
And I don't know if he needs a rest in this quarter or what, but he needs something to get off the snide.
And he gets it back. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Athens.
Boy, you can't buy a bucket. Shut out completely so far, and yet they're still ahead.
And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Leading by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
Some real doozies on that list. Which are you looking forward to, Shaq?
I'd rather not say, Ernie. I don't want to make...
And moving on, let's jump over to our current game. It's a tight one so far for the home team.
Their work on the glass has been...
That'll do it for our show.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We've got Sederansky. Medu is out there with Parker. Then there's Hernan Gomez. None wide open. The rebound by Medu.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And for Athens, we've got Yurtsevin, and it's Lucas in at the point guard.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The shot by Sederansky, no good. Athens trails by 6. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Yurtsevin kicks to Osman. Athens moving the ball around. 4 on the clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
For Athens, they've missed both free throws they've attempted tonight. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Out of hand on it, and it ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. A 3 off the inbound. A 3-pointer is right on target. 8 points for him. And here is Athens now. 8-point game. Launches it from deep. Saban. It's good on the putback.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Here's Medu, and he jams it with authority.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Pass to Satoransky, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that knock.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. Parker kicks to Satoransky. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Athens.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it. Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
But Trey sinks the three-pointer.
Not everyone has the green light to take that three in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Athens with another miss.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Athens foul call. Hernan Gomez. First personal foul. First team foul. 2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Drives to the hoop. Missed inside. And so it's none with it. He brings it up for Athens. They trail by 11. Here's Yurtsevin. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there. .133 left here in the third quarter. They get it back. Medu passes to Hernan Gomez. Takes a three. Here's Parker. Pass to Medu. And here is Satoransky. Five on the clock. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Team foul. At the line for your home team.
Both good from the line that time.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Slukas. Athens with another miss.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Hernan Gomez with a screen for Satoransky. Pass to Medu. Launches it. It's hauled in by Athens. Osman's got his 4th rebound in this one. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And he gets it to go. Satoransky's got 6 points in the quarter.
And I love the fact that he didn't try to take on the defense by himself. Great pass on the move.
This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw, no good.
At the line for the away team. Over Yurtsevin.
And he's good on the second. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Hernan Gomez with a screen on Hernan Gomez. Lets it go with the three. And it's Osman with the rebound. Osman's got 5 rebounds tonight. There's Slukas. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Here's Medu. Throws down the breakaway jam.
You know, you have to recognize the chance to push it, and they did. Great pass to get the ball behind the defense and an easy 2 points on the board.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Up by... And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Anderson, and it's Fall in its center. Pass to Nunn. Puts up a deep three. Rebound by Vesely.
He is just not taking smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into tonight.
First team foul.
And so here's the home team. 17-point lead, their biggest. Abrinas. Vesely dishes to Anderson. Here's Abrinas. And it's off from three-point range.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
2 points. That one goes.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Launches a three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Abrinas has got 4 points this quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And Athens calls time here. Athens trails by 18. Here's none. Athens with another miss.
When you're not in rhythm with the free ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Number 40, first personal foul, second team foul.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Laprovitola, banked in off the glass.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Grant for three. Rebound by Vesely. Vesely's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And so often, we'll hear talk about how many rings a great player has. Doris, do we emphasize that maybe too much?
I think, Kevin, first and foremost, a great player is great no matter what. This is a team sport, and a player doesn't have control necessarily of the parts and pieces behind him or the organization within which he's trying to succeed. Titles matter, certainly, there's no question, and it's great fodder for fans, but it's not how I define a great player.
And since halftime, he just doesn't have a clue when it comes to shooting.
Finished off the break.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Grant gets a wide open look. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Grant. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Here's the three. The offensive rebound. Pass to Vesely. Here's Abrinas. 6 to shoot. Fires the three. And no good.
Boy, he cannot get anything to fall, but the teammates, boy, have they delivered.
The quick look, no good that time. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
You know, Doris, we know how physical the NBA is, but can you talk to the importance of mental toughness as well, and what it means for a player?
Kevin, I don't think a player can be successful in the NBA, and certainly a team cannot, without some level of grit and mental toughness. And what does that mean? How does that manifest itself? It means handling adversity. It means overcoming a key injury. There's a toughness required to be amongst the smartest, most resilient players or teams in the NBA.
Anderson passes to Vesely to the paint. Here's Abrinas. For three. The kick out to Anderson. Pass to Laprovitola. To the wing on the left. Here's Abrinas. No good with the triple.
Well, another tin cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
That one is off.
At the line for two, Anderson.
No luck that time either. Here's Lucas. It's hauled in by Laprovitola. Pass to Abrinas. From past the arc. It's hauled in by Athens. Grant for three. Bangs home the trifecta. Grant's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Abrinas. Takes the three. Six on the shot clock. Lets it go with a three. Good on the three-point shot.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
And the first one at the line is good.
2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. Now Athens with it. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Here's Laprovitola. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense.
At the line for your home team.
And so he hits the technical free throw. From deep three-point territory. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.